Hi guys, Ibowan. This is a traditional way of welcoming in Sri Lanka. Today we are here in Colombo, Sri Lanka, behind T-Lounge and Bar by Dilmah. It's a very special episode for all of us. We are going to talk about today tea-inspired food, tea-based beverage, and the tea culture, how it's evolved around Ceylon tea. I'm not alone today. I have my own sister Ashi. Hi, she's my sidekick today. She's a foodie. We are going to review tea-based food, tea-inspired beverage, and whatnot. Let's have fun. Please join with me.
The T-Lounge and Bar by Dilmah is the latest concept which was introduced, which upgrade the palates of tea lovers with tea cocktails, liquor-based tea options to indulge the experience of tea lovers across the world. The T-Lounge is an upscale, elegant place designed around the enjoyment and appreciation of fine tea, complemented by light snacks and tea-inspired food and beverages. T-Lounge by Dilmah is unique in that their emphasis on tea is founded on their passionate commitment to tea as tea growers and a family business, established and headed by the world's most experienced tea maker, the first tea grower to offer his tea direct to tea drinkers around the world. The T-Lounge offers casual visitors an inspiring ambience with uniquely healthy and innovative tea and tea-based drinks. Tea cocktails and mocktails enhance the appeal of fine tea made in the traditional artisanal manner. These are served with cakes, pastries, crepes and waffles that maintain the Dilmah commitment to nutritious, healthy and sustainable food. For the tea aficionado, seasonal and single estate teas are available only at T-Lounge by Dilmah. Tea education in cooperation with the Dilmah School of Tea, tea tasting events, and a leaf and artisan tea society dedicated to tea, and a multiplicity of tea-inspired events are held.
As we discussed before, as I mentioned to you before, now we are here at the bar. You might see a very fancy bar here, but there is a concept behind this. There is a root cause behind this, that we get this fancy bar. You know this story. There is a story behind this boiler, tea column, and these glasses. We have a story here, right? Way back in 1950s. Thank you. Right? Way back in 1950s and 60s, we had something called a tea boutique in the villages. So in the tea boutique, you found this tea boiler. So that is where you boil water and make tea out of it. So today we are in 2020 in Colombo, the heart of the Colombo. We have the boiler here. So that is the authentic experience in Sri Lanka, to have this tea, because when you have tea, you can't just have tea. So this has a story to talk. Then when you see this one, this is what you call tea column. This is the story behind this. The people, or rather the tea pluckers, when they go to pluck tea, they have to carry this one. There's something similar to this. This is a modernized version of it, but they have to carry this. They put their tea in this. And the important fact that, again, you see these glasses. We have different glasses here, right? These glasses, they say double glazed glasses. The modern version in 2020, they say it's double glazed glasses. So, but here again, we have a concept here. In the tea boutique, what I said in 1960s, the tea was served in these glasses, not in cups, not in mugs. The present day we have mugs and cups and all sort of stories, but back in the day we had these glasses. So now we are getting the same story, same old story behind the tea culture. It's not just tea. Tea has a tea culture. So we are talking about this culture here. That is very impressive and interesting, right? So, and when you look at this one, see, this is the timer. This is a modern version. So when you make tea, white tea it's 2 minutes, black tea it's 3 minutes, then again the black tea strong 5 minutes. So when you make tea, we have to concentrate on these timing factor. You know, in Sri Lanka today, also at residence, domestic world, the morning tea is very important. Everyone will have morning tea. Some may like black tea, some may like strong tea, some may like milk tea. Everything will come like this.
Ceylon tea or Sri Lankan tea and Sri Lanka are inseparable entities when compared on a global context. Sri Lanka is very renowned for tea, even though Ceylon tea is a legacy of British colonization. Today, Ceylon tea is the fourth gross domestic production to the national economy in Sri Lanka. Tea is not only famous for drinking, tea has also inspired food, tea-based beverages, and tea-related events. Tea has an extensive culture ranging from growing tea, plucking tea, withering tea to tea serving culture.
So today's journey, as I said before, we are going to explore about tea-based beverage and tea-inspired food. We have ordered TKK or Tikish, or in local language we call it a Yara tea. Also it is been known as tea tarik, right? So we are going to experience about this tea in a different platform. Also I have ordered a granola and tea inspired a dessert for us to experience today.
T-Lounge signature tea kish. You can call it tea with a touch of kish or tea with tinkiri, but this Sri Lankan tea tradition is delicious and indulgent. Our strong and bright brilliant breakfast tea is pulled in the traditional style to oxygenate and mix the tea and milk, producing a deliciously frothy, sweet tea that is Asia's daily indulgence. T-Kish is T-Lounge's top seller and loved by all customers. T-Lounge offers its T-Kish in several flavors: regular, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, vanilla, lemongrass, coconut and kottamalli.
As you saw how the tea was made, Yara tea was made. Yara tea is a local language, but in international language we call it Tikish or tea tarik. This is what we are offering in Sri Lanka. Ceylon tea is the premier brand to Sri Lanka. So in the context of Sri Lanka, or in the context of Ceylon tea, and taking it to the next level is this fusion food and beverage. It will be either tea-inspired food or tea-based beverage. This is what we have it here today at T-Lounge by Dilmah at One Golf. Tea gives you the immunity. Also, it helps you to do a lot of energetic activities. As we tasted the tea-based beverage or TTK, or in other words Tikish, now we have our dessert, or rather it's made by tea. I have this machamuchi. It's a Japanese food made out of tea. You can see this the ball. It's made out of tea and rice, and coconut ice cream. This is my favorite to have it. Let's see how it goes. This is ice cream. Also this is based in tea. So you see the pulp, nice pulp of it, made out of tea. So fascinating with coconut and ice cream.
Mochis are based on the delicious Japanese traditional rice cakes, but so very different because they are marvelously Dilmah tea inspired. Carefully handmade by their chefs using Japanese style glutinous rice, their marvelous mochis are made fresh every day and infused with matcha green tea. First eaten exclusively by the Japanese emperor and his noblemen as a sign of good fortune.
Now, today we experience different areas. Tea-inspired food, tea-based cocktails, mocktails. Actually, we didn't try cocktails and mocktails, right? Even that can be made out of tea. Ceylon tea or Sri Lankan tea is not just tea. It brings you happiness, it brings you togetherness, it brings you the love and passion. And I'm going to explain about granola, but which does not have the tea, but with Ceylon tea, the cup of green tea or black tea, it gives you the perfect blend. It gives you the perfect atmosphere. It gives you the perfect texture to enjoy your healthy life. So you can also try this. This is fantastic, made out with fresh fruits and yogurt and raspberry and things like that. Awesome. Taste it. Lovely.
The granola pot was introduced to offer the customers a healthy and organic option to indulge its offering with the best cup of black or green tea.
You see, I found these two cuties here. They are also with me. But we have come to the end of the journey today. But this is the beginning of our journey. We'll be having more episodes on these type of activities in Sri Lanka and beyond. We have travel episodes, we have explore episodes, and we have conquer episodes. This is the explore episode, episode 1. We call it Journey 1. We were at very fantastic location at One Golf's T-Lounge by Dilmah, or rather T-Lounge and Bar by Dilmah. We were talking about today tea-inspired food, tea-based beverages. It was a fantastic experience for us. We had a lovely experience, we had lovely food, we had super service, and we were very fascinated about it. Wait for a few more videos, and please look at and please subscribe us and put the bell mark and put likes to us. We shall share more and more videos to you. Please stay with us, stay safe, take care. We shall meet soon. Bye bye.